Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to share a quick trick and hack for fellow language learners, and that is taking your printed materials, either like a book or a newspaper, and be able to put it on your computer in a searchable, editable Word document. And to me this is super important because as a traditional Chinese language learner, I have to spend a lot of time translating the simplified characters and converting them into traditional characters. And this can be a very time-consuming process, but if we can make this, if we can just copy-paste stuff in mass and put it on the computer, it's super helpful for this. And there's plenty of other things that you can do with this. You can get very creative with it. In the end of the video, I'll kind of show you what I kind of do with when I actually get it on the computer. So what you're going to need for this is you're going to need an iPhone or an iOS device, iPad, iPhone, iPod Touch, and a Mac computer. That's, I believe, post 2010. That is currently running the Mac OS operating system. So back in October, or somewhere last year, Apple decided to get rid of their OS 10 or OS X labeled operating systems and just call their Mac operating system Mac OS. Very simple. And what they did with this is they also added a slew of other functionalities, one of which was the copy-paste feature through Bluetooth between an iOS device and their Apple computers, which we're going to utilize right now. So Google Translate, within the past 2 years, I don't know when they decided to implement this, because I really never used Google Translate that much on the, on the mobile side, is on the mobile app they let you upload a picture that will analyze the language, and then that will translate the language into whatever you're trying to translate into. But as we know, Google Translate's translation services are not that great. But its analytical abilities using optical character recognition, or OCR, is very, very good, specifically for Chinese characters or kanji. So let's go to the computer and turn on your phone. So on the right-hand side, I have my iPhone screen, and on the left-hand side, I have the most up-to-date Microsoft Word. So we're going to unlock the phone, and what we're going to do is you need to download Google Translate. I'm going to spare you the details of that, and scan or get an image of whatever you're trying to convert into, whatever you're trying to digitize into an editable text, okay? I've already taken the liberty to do that, so all we have to do is open up Google Translate for the first time here. And on the left-hand side of the screen, you'll see a camera icon. Tap that, and it's going to bring up this. Now, in this mode, you can technically take a picture of whatever you want, but I find there's a little bit of lag, and it makes the image kind of blurry, which you kind of get this Gaussian blur effect, which makes the text really blurry and, as such, the Google Translate is unable to read it as text. So I prefer to take a picture. You can also screenshot something. Recently, I was watching a movie, a law movie that was called 12 Citizens, that released in 2015. But anyway, this is one of the subtitles on it, and it's simplified, and I don't know what it was. So I just tap the square icon at the bottom part of the screen, which will highlight all the characters it recognizes. And on the very top of the screen, you can see the Chinese characters and the English translation. We don't care about the English translation. What we care about is highlighting the text right here, all of it, if we can, and then you want to press copy. Now, you should, probably by default, have your Bluetooth enabled, but if you don't, enable it now. And then if we go over to Word here, we copy paste, what will happen is, in a couple seconds, it will become there. And what we'll do here is we'll just increase the font just to show it a little bit easier. And there it is. There is the characters. Now, I can't read two of those characters because they're simplified, but what we're going to do is we're going to go to Google Translate again, and then translate it into traditional characters, and copy that over, get all of it, and there it is. Now, this font is actually a custom font, but this is also more to the point here. This font shows me the phonetic symbols of the characters, which is very helpful because when I'm reading something in Chinese, I like to kind of sound it out to myself, and it helps me recognize the characters, it helps to reinforce any new characters. So this process is super easy, and now it's here, and now I can go into my actual dictionary right here if I really want to. And type that in, and then we can see that basically says when there is an obstruction, something like that, and then it's not even a full sentence. The point is, it's now on your computer, you can do what you want with it, and it was that quick, okay? Of course, you have to take the picture, but I mean, that's, 10 seconds. So I hope this helps. If you know any other language learners that are kind of going through the same difficulty or learning any of these, Japanese or Chinese, this could be super helpful to any language, even languages that have a different, alphabet that's still phonetic based. Okay, like if they're not familiar with typing up, an essay long in Korean, they can just take a picture and they'll paste it in there, and then they can look up the dictionary and they can make all their notes and whatever. I just find it really helpful. I hope this video was informative. I hope you learned something, and again, share it. Like the video if you found it awesome. Dislike it if you didn't like it, and let me know in the comments if I can improve on anything. I hope to catch you in the next video. Peace out.